Have you ever asked yourself, what is love? I guess everyone has been asking himself this question many times. Are there many kinds of love? Is there a thing called true love? Well, in order to find material for this video, I came upon a video in which an incarcerated man was interviewed. And within this video, I think I found the answer to the question whether true love exists and what it is.
My friends, my close friends, Troy and OB, who also participated in the course, I told them, because we are honest with each other, and I told them I don't think I'm gonna do it because of that reason, and they understood, and they were trying to explain to me, it's not gonna happen like that. You're not gonna lose love for her or anything, and I said I understand that, but I don't want not to be attached to her. I want to, because I made myself so dependent upon that, and it was a part of my sanity, part of my everyday walk of life, that little girl. And she doesn't know, she doesn't understand it or whatever. She's just, she just is who she is, and I'm just so attached to that. My daughter, my child, my beautiful baby girl. And
did Vipassana change your love for your daughter at all?
yes, it did. It changed it in the sense of it has enhanced my overall view of what love really is. It's not, that wasn't loving her. That was selfish. I was loving me. That was not I was utilizing my love for her to comfort me. Although I was, showing her that I loved her and telling her, but that wasn't what love, it's not what love is. That was not complete love for
Can you
her.
say what love is, Leon? In your new understanding?
To me, and this is strictly my opinion, love is complete giving, unconditional compassion. As simple as I can phrase it without losing my mind trying to describe love. But to me, it's just total giving, unselfish giving. Just give, not expecting anything in return.
And you learned that in Vipassana?
That's what I learned in Vipassana. I learned in Vipassana, and I learned that in Vipassana through so many other things and aspects that happened to me in Vipassana. But as a finished product, I would have to say I learned that in Vipassana, that giving up and surrendering, you can take that equation and put it to everything in your life, and that's what love is. You surrender all of that to that person or people, and you practice it, and it becomes a part of who you are. And now I can love myself genuinely, because it's no superficial gain, it's no selfish intent. I don't have to comfort my ego now. It's still my daughter, but it's not my daughter the way it was. It's not an I thing.
I have to say that I quite agree with Mr. Leon's definition of true love, and I wish a lot more people in the world would have the same understanding as he has about love. Mr. Leon Kennedy belonged to a group of incarcerated people in a certain American prison who went through a Vipassana meditation training many years ago. And it was supposed to be only 10 days, like the whole training. But since then, he and his people continued to practice Vipassana. There's actually a whole documentary about it. It's called Dharma Brothers, in case you are interested. Just type Dharma Brothers, DHAMMA, and Brothers. And you'll find the documentary in YouTube. You know, I agree with him because personally I've always told myself there is only one kind of love. There is no difference between love among friends, love between lovers, love among family members, love from father, mothers to their child. It's the same energy. It might come in different forms, depending on different conditions, but it's totally the same energy. It's like electricity, you know? In whatever form it comes, it's still energy or electricity. You can also think about it as water. A glass of water may contain more water than a single drop of water. Yeah. But within this glass of water, you might find other things, like coke, dust, particles. And within this single drop of water, it might be water in the purest form. So in comparison, the love of grandparents towards grandchildren may be less than the love of parents towards their own child, but it could be purer depending on various conditions. What do I mean with that? Think about it. A grandparent, most grandparents, wish the best for their grandchildren. And they don't care much whether the grandchildren would grow up to be an architect or an artist. They support them anyway, without conditions, or with less condition than the actual parents. Because when you're a parent, mostly you have hopes and expectations. You want your child to maybe grow up to be a prime minister or president or a famous whatever. So when it comes to the love of the parent, there seem to be much more conditions behind it. So coming back to love, it's all the same kind of love. But in order to find true love, one ought to eliminate all the layers of conditions by conditions, in order to find the essence of love itself. In other words, true love is unconditional love, or some people might call it empathy. I'll give you some visual examples for that.
Excuse me? Hi. What's better, a Mac or PC?
I think Mac.
Mac?
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect. There you go. For you?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have a working computer.
Well, you do now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
May I ask are you an angel or?
Not quite, but yeah, I'm just asking people what they prefer and then giving them that.
God bless you.
You too.
Your name, sir?
Dawson.
Dawson?
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. you. I'm Sage.
Sage, nice to meet you as well.
This is a gift that just means so much to me.
Of course.
Truly. God bless you.
You too.
Is there any way that I can
Yeah,
repay it?
just a hug.
Okay.
Wish you the best, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dawson.
After she found out her mom passed away, she was on the porch crying while on the phone with a loved one telling them the news.
I need you to calm me down. Mama, Mike just called me and said Mama's dead. I swear to God.
Her neighbor actually heard her across the street and then walked over to her and hugged her while she was upset on the phone. Her neighbor knew she had no one with her at the moment, so decided to comfort her until her family arrived. She said, "My neighbor doing this is the reason I believe there are still good people."
That cute guy's kissing me!
This is the moment that Tequila woke up from anesthesia after an operation and had temporarily lost her memory, completely forgetting who Blake, her boyfriend, was. So Blake decided to try and remind her, and he had some fun messing with her in the process.
You look a little weird. But you're cute. You're funny looking. I like you. You're cute.
Blow your mind right now. You want help?
May everyone find love. I wish you the best. See you in the next video.